sum, max, min, count and AVG. AVG for average. These functions are also known as aggregate function, also known as multi-row functions. Multi-row functions. Why these functions are called multi-row? Because these functions work on multiple rows at a time and return consolidated, aggregated answer. Clear? Suppose I am talking about sum of the salary of the all record of the employee table. It means you will apply the sum function. Suppose there are 50 record in my employee table and you apply sum function, you will get a single value for all the rows, grand total of the salary. It means this function work on many rows at a time and return an aggregated answer. Clear? And in the previous category which we have studied is single row function. Clear? In single row function, the function work on every row of the table and return separate answer for each and every row. Clear? That is the difference basically. This question is important from the theory point of view also. Difference between single row and multi-row functions. You have to note down the difference in your notebook because it is a very important question. Difference between single row and multi-row functions. Single row function work on each and every row of the table and return separate answer for each row. Whereas multi-row function or aggregate functions work on many rows at a time and return aggregated answer. Clear? That is the difference. Examples we can write. In single row we can write many function you have studied like length, concat, mid, left, right. These all are single row. And multi-row 5 functions in your syllabus: sum, max, min, average and count. Clear? With sum function, syntax to use the sum function. Sum function we can use. Write the column name here. Column name or expression. Column name or expression you can use. Clear? If I want to display the sum of salary, I will write select sum cell from table name EMP. Suppose select sum cell from EMP. Sum cell means total salary for all the values in the salary column. If you want to give this value an alias, you can use this query as select sum cell as total salary, as total salary from EMP. Clear? If we have, suppose we take some salaries here, there is a column salary. I entered 10,000, 25,000, 30,000, null, and again 15,000. Suppose we have a salary column in my table. If I write sum salary as total salary, you will get the output. Heading is total salary. Now total it. 10,000, 30,000, 40,000. 40 plus 40, 80,000 you will get. Now you can see that in this column one value is null. While calculating the aggregate value for sum, ignore the null value. Because you all know that if we consider the null value in total, then the whole value will be null. While calculating sum, average, max, min, ignore the null values. Now, total value is 80,000 you will get for the sum of salary. If I want to calculate, select some distinct salary. I will write here, I can write here distinct word from EMP. Now what will happen? Some distinct salary, distinct you all know that, distinct will ignore the duplicate values in the column and then calculate the total salary. But in this column, cell column, there is no duplicate. It means you again get the value 80,000. Clear? You again get the value 80,000 because all values are distinct. Clear? No value is duplicate. If I take here duplicate, suppose I take here 10,000. Now what will happen? 10,000 will be considered one time. Now output is 10,000, 25,000, 30,000. Ignore this. Clear? Now you will get 65,000. If I am taking the some distinct salary. Clear to all of you? Next query again. If I want to calculate the sum of annual salary, what you will write? Select sum, cell, multiply 12 as total annual salary. Total annual salary from EMP. Clear? Now here I am using what? This is called expression. Expression is what? I multiply the salary column with 12. It means this column does not exist in my table. I temporarily created the cell multiply 12 column and then calculated the sum. Clear? This is the expression I have used in the aggregate function. Clear? Next is, you can use here all also. All is also a keyword in MySQL. All salary when you use, then again the sum is 65,000 plus 10,000, 75,000. All means take all the values with repetition. If I write sum all salary or sum salary, select sum salary from EMP, again you will get 75,000. It means all, writing all is optional. It is optional to write. If I write sum cell or if I write sum all cell, both query will return me the same answer. If I write some distinct cell, then you ignore the duplicates and then calculate the sum. Okay? Sum function is clear, I think, to all of you. Next function is math. Yes.
मैम हम एक्सप्रेशन में कुछ ऐसा भी दे सकते हैं जिसमें कोई कॉलम नेम का नाम ना आए.
कॉलम नेम का नाम ना आए. Suppose, give some example. Suppose I have given sum, then you will get the same value. What does this mean now? If I am taking a 35 multiply 2, what does this function return? 70 only. I can give, but it doesn't make any sense.
मैम ये उतनी बार प्लस नहीं करेगा जितनी रोज है टेबल में, जैसा कि सिंगल रो में होता था.
Because it is not a single row function, it is a multi row function. It doesn't work on each and every row individually. Then how it will return 70 plus 70 plus 70? No? Clear? Clear with it?
Yes ma'am.
Okay. Next is max. Max function returns maximum, largest value from the given column or expression, from the given column or expression. Clear? Largest value. This function we can use with date also. Clear? We can use with numeric value as well as for date also. Clear? Select max. I want to calculate the maximum salary. You will write here select max cell as biggest salary, highest salary I can say, highest salary from EMP. Clear? What answer you will get? Maximum salary here is 30,000. Clear? Maximum salary is 30,000. This function has the same syntax as we done for the sum. We can use sum distinct cell, max distinct cell, max all cell, max cell. Clear? And one more rule you have to remember is ignore the null values. Ignore the null values. If I am taking here the example of date here, suppose we have one more column here, DOJ. Date of joining is there, 2016-01-01, 2018 12-31, 2007-01-01. Again I have null here, and 2003 06-30. Clear? Now I am want to display the maximum DOJ. I write max DOJ from EMP. Write down yourself. What answer you will get? Write down yourself. Which is the highest date? 2016 1st January. First date is 1st January 2016. Second is 31st December 2018. Then 2007 1st January. 2003 30th June. Which is the highest date? 2018 31st December. You will get 2018 12-31. Clear? Highest date you will get. This function work for date as well as for numeric values also. Clear? Same for min. If I want to display the min DOJ from EMP, what you will get? Minimum value from the DOJ column. Minimum value now is, ignore the null ko ignore. Which is the minimum? 2003 06-30. Clear? Minimum value out of the DOJ column. Clear? Next function is AVG. Next function we will cover AVG. AVG is used to calculate the average. Fourth function is average. AVG. Calculate the average, okay, of the given column values or expression. Okay. If we want to calculate the average of the salary column, we write select AVG bracket cell as I have given the alias here, average salary from EMP. What you will get? Try to calculate yourself. How you will calculate the average? First calculate the sum. What is the sum? 10,000 plus 25,000 plus 30,000 plus 10,000. 75,000. 75,000 divided by how many values we have? 4. Ignore the null again. Divided by 4. Now calculate it. 4 ones are 4. 4 into 32. Clear? Calculate yourself. Answer is correct or not, check. First calculate the sum and then divided by number of non-null values. Don't divide by 5. Divide by 4. This is the working of AVG function. If you want to calculate the average of annual salary, how you will do? Calculate the average of annual salary. Select AVG. Again use the expression here, salary multiply 12 as average annual salary. Average annual salary from EMP. I have used the expression here. Clear? Next function is count. Last function of this category. Count function is used to calculate the number of non-null values in a column. Number of non-null values in a column. Count used to count the number of non-null values in a column. Let syntax is count. I can use here count this with distinct. I can use here distinct. I can use here all. Again same syntax we have, and here is the column name. Okay. Count. Suppose I want to calculate the count of salary column. What you will write? Select count cell from EMP. What you will get? Count cell 1, 2, 3, 4. Ignore this null again. You will get the answer 4. Count the non-null values in the particular column. If I am writing here count cell, it means you see only the cell column. You have to check this column only. How many non-null values? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ignore this value. Clear? If I am writing here select count distinct cell from EMP, what you will get? Distinct means avoid the repetition. 1, 2, 3. Ignore this value also, because this value is repeated. Consider the 10,000 only one time. Now the answer is count distinct cell. Answer is 3. Okay. This question is important from the theory point of view also. Difference between count cell and count distinct cell. You can write yourself. What is the difference? While counting the salary, we are taking the duplicates also, and while count distinct cell, in case of count distinct cell, we are taking only separate values, distinct values, and then we calculate the count. After that, we have one more function for count. Count can be used in two ways. Count star asterisk, count bracket asterisk. Count asterisk will count this function. This function count the number of rows. Count the number of rows. The row may contain null anywhere, null in any column, we can say. Row may contain null in any column. Clear? If I am writing here select count star from EMP, count star from EMP, count star, you have to count like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count the number of rows. It means we have the count 5. Now we will consider this row also, whether it is null. Clear? I have written in the definition, this function counts the number of rows. A row may contain null in any column or in all the columns, we can say. But row exists. If the row exists, whether it may be all the columns has null, all the columns have null, then row still counted. Clear? Count star. Now with all these aggregate functions, we can use conditional clause also. Where clause we can use. Suppose I want to calculate the I am giving you some examples to write yourself. First is, consider the EMP table and write some examples. First is, calculate the sum of salary of those employees whose name start with A. Start with A. Okay? Whose name start with A. Next, second question, display maximum and minimum salary for employees whose department number DPTNO is 10. Okay? Display maximum and minimum salary for employees whose department number is 10. Third question, display average salary for employees whose job is clerk. Okay? Note down these 3 questions. I will write 2 more. In EMP table, you all know that how many columns are there? Should I write? Or you have books? If you have books, you can note down the columns. Otherwise, I am writing here EMP columns. EMP table, we have EMP NO, employee number, E name, job, salary, hire date, yeah, DOJ we can say, DPTNO. Clear? These columns you have to use for EMP table in these examples. Employee number, employee name, E name, job, salary, DOJ, date of joining, and DPT and no department number. 3 queries. Now 2 more. Fourth query, display highest date of joining from the given table EMP. Fifth, display number of jobs in the table. Avoid duplicates. You have to write down the answer of these questions. Clear to all of you? Ankita ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Should I wind up for the next session or continue?
Yes, ma'am. We can wind up
Okay.
and start the
Okay.
next meeting part 2.
Okay.
Students, start meeting part 2.